Well, thank you, Madam Chair. And Vice Chair Brainerd, thank you for being here today as we seek to understand what problems a Fed-issued digital currency would solve. Despite this being our third hearing focused on CBDCs and the Fed issuing its report, we still have many unanswered questions. But we knew that would happen. We all have to get a better understanding of the consequences of a central bank digital currency and understand the technical aspects as well. This is why, prior to the reports released from the Fed, my Republican colleagues and I developed a set of principles to guide our evaluation of a U.S. central bank digital currency, a U.S. central bank digital currency, or CBDC. For more than a year, we've been exploring the potential impact of a CBDC on monetary policy. We've been trying to understand the impact of the Fed's dual mandate and the implications for our banking system. Most importantly, we've been reviewing the Federal Reserve's current authority, if any, to issue a digital currency. Our principles provided a coherent framework to evaluate the Fed's report. In its report, the Fed listed a number of potential benefits of a CBDC, most of which, in my view, could be realized through private sector alternatives. There seems to be a disconnect about how innovation truly happens, which is outside the walls of government bureaucracies. We also don't know the impact of a digital currency on the Fed's ability to effectively perform its monetary and regulatory functions. And we're trying to explore that and understand it better. And no one has made a more compelling case on why we should expand. And let me restate that. And no one has made a compelling case on why we should expand the Fed's mandate into retail banking, or how a Fed-issued CBDC won't politicize the Fed. I understand that this issue is obviously in its exploratory phase. However, there is potential for significant harm to our financial system if we move forward without sorting through potential consequences. That's why last week, committee Republicans sent a letter to Chair Powell outlining exactly where the Federal Reserve should focus its next steps. Chair Powell has been outspoken in his view, stating, quote, "It's more important that we get it right, which means that we not only look at the potential benefits of a CBDC, but also the potential risks and recognize the important trade-offs that have to be thought through carefully." And I strongly agree with Chair Powell's assessment. Chair Powell in the discussion paper emphasized that, quote, the Federal Reserve does not intend to proceed with the issuance of a central bank digital currency without clear support from the executive branch and from Congress, ideally in the form of specific authorizing law. Since the job rests with Congress to make this decision, we should be thorough in our review. Congress should not rush to issue a digital currency, nor should the Fed. We both should understand whether the benefits of a digital currency actually outweigh the risks before any further congressional action is considered. Thank you, Madam Chair, and I yield back.